Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, January 25th, 2024. I'm so pleased you could join me this morning. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is simple. We're here to help you improve your lifestyle and improve your finances by teaching you how to trade with our proprietary simple to use but highly predictive proprietary trading indicators. And this session is geared at showing you one of our dozen different trade strategies and show you how it works so that you can make your own evaluation how well they work and whether you like using them. And we're so confident in how well they do work that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split with what you make. So with that, let's jump in. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the things I know of no one who has become exceptional at anything who hasn't had a coach beside them to help them with their performance. And that is one of the secrets to the success of our traders is that we are continually training. I do 3 live trades a week. This one and on Tuesday morning, and then also Monday afternoon. And then I also send trade setups every day, Monday through Thursday at around 4:15 Eastern time, along with a little clip as to how I've figured out the trade, so that you can see and evaluate for yourself how well our tools work, and just that constant training, going back to the basics. Once you become a member, in addition to the training, every morning at 10 a.m. we do a live trade like this. Every evening at 10 p.m. we do a live trade like this. And then we have continuous training. Wednesday evenings there's an advanced member meetings, and Saturday morning when the market's closed, we've got a back to the basics where we're continuing to review the various strategies and also be able to take questions so that you can be your best. Now, I like to work off of a little checklist that helps keep me focused. So I'm going to run through that with you. Every day, a good habit, restart your green chart. It clears out the memory, lets it operate a little faster, also picks up any updates that have been done. At the end of every day, it is good to go back and take a look at trades that didn't go the way you wanted, the losing trades. And one of the great things about our simulator is that you can go back to that specific time and look at exactly what the indicator was suggesting and see what you might have done wrong, if anything, so that you can improve it and put it in your tool bag. I've been trading over 4 years now, and every once in a while, sometimes I'll do something that I shouldn't have done, and I get a slap in the face, and that going back and reviewing, reminds me that, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. We are technical traders. Our indicators are based on the price action, and even though they're simple, they are highly predictive. But we want to know news does impact currency prices. So we want to know news events happening so that we can trade around them. And I found the best place to find that is forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks down items to, I thought I updated this, guess not. Breaks items down to 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact, generally don't worry about those. Orange, which is medium impact. I don't worry about those, but some people do. And red, which is high impact. These are things that I worry about. And here this morning, we have some news on the euro, on monetary policy, and some news on the USD unemployment claims and advanced gross domestic product. Then that's coupled with a bunch of orange things. So we will not trade. We will not trade either the euro or the dollar this morning. And then we will also not trade Australian dollar. It's a bank holiday. Bank holiday volume is going to be low. Trading volume is going to be low. And the indicators don't quite work as well when the trading volume is low. So we're not going to have much to pick from this morning, but let's go through it and see what we do have, and we'll take it from there. Now, the trade I am going to do, we've got a dozen different signals, but the trade I'm going to do is something called the 10-point trade. I take it off of a 1-hour chart, but you can take it off of anything from a 30-minute up to a day chart. I like to be about halfway into the chart to give the indicators a chance to form. On a 1-hour chart, a move is going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, and my sweet spot's 11. If I can carve out 11 pips 3 times a day, I am going to do very, very well. And you can carve that 11 pips out usually in 1 to 3 hours. And the strategy is basically to have lines from all 3 sections of the chart line up. So the chart we're going to be trading off of today is the Light 6 Major, which is one of the standard charts. It's a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all U.S. based. And then on the other charts, they're non-U.S. based. So we're going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is what I call the majors and minors. Or the red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is what we call the overbought line. When these lines, when the indicators are above the overbought line, that is a good time to sell, especially when they are moving down or pointing down. And likewise, this horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I'm when the lines are down here, I'm looking for them to be pointed up, and that's a good time to buy. So here we're overbought. The lines are all pointed down, and I do have the three things I'm looking for. One, that we're overbought. Two, that all the lines are pointing down. And three, that I have what's called a double cross. And actually, we're kind of losing the double cross where the red line is crossed over the green. You can see it peeking out there. And the black line's crossed over the black. So now we have 3 points here. I would jump up to the TNT, but I have a couple kind of, I don't count it as a point, but I do consider it, which is the slope of the green line. And the slope of the green line here is almost horizontal. I want this to be at 45 degrees. And now actually you can see it's starting to push up and we don't have the double cross. So I would pass based on the slope of the green line. But if I were to jump up to the TNTs to confirm this, and I were to count the how many lines are supporting the sell signal, and now it is going up. Thick orange is going down, telling me sell. Thin orange is going up, telling me buy. So I may have one of the two oranges agreeing with me. Blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is going up, that means sell. Thick blue is going up, telling me sell. Dotted blue is going down, telling me buy. So I only have 2 of the 4. I want at least 3 of the 4. So we're going to pass. Euro USD. Overbought. Everybody's going down. And I've got the double cross. Red's on top and black's on top. So 3 points here. I like the slope on the green line. It's better than 45 degrees. I like that we're going, there are 2 kinks in this line going from less steep to more steep. I like that. I like that the green line has entered the channel. And I will consider a trade as long as the line hasn't gone more than the halfway point. So we're just there. So 3 points here. Thin orange is going down, telling me sell. Blue line's going up, telling me sell. Thick blue line, dotted blue line's going up. So 3 of the 4 are telling me sell. Sell. When I drop down to the pressure, I want the lines either going down or I want the red line on top. Here we have the red line on top. That's a point. A plus here is that the green line is horizontal. So this is actually sideways pressure. Both lines aren't going up. Just one of the lines is going up, and the red line's on top. So 1 point here, 3 points here, 3 points here. That's 7 points. So this is a good signal. Problem is we've got a news item coming up on both the euro and the USD, and we don't trade on news. So, and we're within that 2-hour window. I don't like to take a trade within 2 hours of the news event because any published number like gross domestic product or unemployment claims, this is already known. It's already figured out, and they're just giving that information out. So people who are connected to people who come up with these numbers, it leaks out beforehand. So and people start trading on it, and because of that, I don't want to be, the indicator may be showing one thing, but because of insider trading, you might, you don't want to be there. So it's less reliable. Pound USD overbought, everybody going down, double cross, so the 3 points there. A good steepness on the green line, that's a plus. I like that all the lines, the major and minor lines, are clustered together. Clustered together is a little bit stronger signal. Here, thick orange lines going down, that's a plus. Thick blue is going up. That's a point. So I only have two of the four. I want 3 of the 4, so I'm going to pass. But this is a nice signal here. We do have red on top. We've got up pressure with red on top. But we're going to pass because we don't. If we get agreement across all 3 sections, that's a high probability trade. I only need a couple of those a day to be able to make money. But I need to have the discipline and patience to wait till I see the setup I want. Oversold. Everybody's going up. The red line is just barely going up. We don't have the double cross here, so we're going to pass. Overbought. Everybody's sideways. U.S. yen oversold. Majors going down, minors sideways, so we don't have agreement with the lines. And here's a situation where, can I carve out 11 pips? Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, so here's a case where we are oversold, and we got 17 pips here. So you can carve out 11 pips. It's just not part of my trade strategy. I don't know how much more down there is in a move, and I don't want to get caught. I do know when it's oversold, it's eventually going to go up, and I don't want to get caught having a sell trade when it switches over to buy. So I've cloned this chart, and this next group of charts are non-USD. Let's see what we've got here. Euro pound. We're midway through the channel, and majors and minors have kind of turned sideways. So we're going to pass. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. So this is good signal. Green line is right about 45 degrees. I cannot see here. Orange line is going down. Looks like that's the only line that we have. Thick orange is going down. Thin orange is going up. Thick blue is sideways. So we only have one of the 4. So we're going to pass. Again, because of the bank holiday, we're not going to trade that. Euro. Canadian dollar oversold, going down still. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. So 3 points here. Green line is better than 45 degrees. That's a plus. Green line is entering the channel. That's a plus. I don't mind that the miners have run through. 2 orange lines going up. So 2 points there, 2 blue lines going down. So I got all 4 of these telling me buy, and I've got sideways pressure. Sideways pressure. Green line is going up, red line is going down, but I don't have a point here. I need the green line to be on top. So for me, it's a little early. Again, we're not going to trade. I wouldn't, because we're trading off of a 1-hour chart, you need to know what time of day it is. And it's in the middle of the night in Australia and New Zealand. Some of you might know that I've been traveling, and I'm currently in New Zealand. And right now it is, it's 1:15 in the morning. So it's not active trading, right now. So on a 1 hour chart, I want one of these two to be actively trading so that I'll get my move. Oops. Euro, a pound yen. We're just reaching oversold. Everybody's going down. So this is more than halfway. So we're going to pass. Euro, Australian dollar, oversold. Majors still going down. Minors starting to turn. So nothing there. Let's go to the next grouping. Canadian dollar, yen. Overbought. It touched overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross, so 3 points here. Good steepness on the green line. We're in the channel. That's a plus. Thick orange coming down. That's 1 point. Dotted blue going up. That's 2 points. I only have two of the three here. Two of the four. I want at least three of the four. This is a good signal, and we have down pressure with red on top, so that's 2 points. Wow. Maybe we'll come back to this, even though we don't technically have it. Canadian dollar. Let me write this down so I remember. Canadian dollar, JPY, sell. So this is the closest thing we have to a good trade, but we're still missing one element here. Euro, New Zealand dollar, oversold. Minors coming up, majors sideways, so nothing there yet. Pound, New Zealand dollar, oversold. Majors sideways. The minors not going up very steeply. New Zealand dollar, yen, overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, so 3 points here. Two orange lines going down, two blue lines going up, so all four here. On the pressure, we've got up pressure, but we've got the red line on top, and the green line is diverging or moving away from the red line. So this is telling me it's about to roll. So 1 point here, 3 points here, 4 points here. So I've got 8 points. Problem is, it's in the middle of the night in both of these markets. On a 1 hour chart, I want it to be morning time. And the reason I don't want to take a trade, part of my trade plan is I want to get in and get out. And, we're not going to get activity here like on New Zealand for another 6-7 hours till it becomes morning time. So we're going to pass. New Zealand USD overbought. Everybody's coming down. I do have the double cross. So that's 3 points here. Green line is just at 45 degrees. I prefer the green line to be a little closer to entering, but I'll consider it. Thick orange coming down. That's a point. Two blue lines going up. So 3 points here. I've got weak up pressure. Pressure is based on the slope of the lines, and if there's a gap between the lines. The red line, the green line is going towards converging toward the red line. This will cross next hour, but again, with the news, we're not going to trade that. So this is a case that it's morning time here, morning time in the U.S. So we could trade this, but the issue is that we've got some news. Euros, Swiss franc overbought. Everybody's still kind of going up, so nothing there. So let's go to our next group. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, overbought going up. Swiss franc yen, oversold sideways. Euro yen, 3/4 of the way through the channel going down, so it's too far for me. Pound Australian dollar, oversold going down with the duck bill. So this is telling me there's probably a little bit more. It's an upside down duck bill. Here's his head and here's his beak. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. Majors are still sideways, haven't committed to going down. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, overbought. Everybody's sideways, so nothing. So we've just gone through 24 pair and didn't see anything. What I want to do right now is I'm going to change gears, and I'm going to use a different signal. This is the thick orange line signal. This is a little scalp trade. You can take it off the 30-minute or the 1-hour chart. And I am looking for what the thick orange line is doing. And the thick orange line is a scaled number. So when it's as high as it can go, it is at 10. And when this is at 10, it thinks that there's no more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a good time to sell. However, we don't want to trade just on one piece of information. So I want to confirm it by looking at the position of the red line. And if the red line is above the blue line, like it is here, that's the confirmation. So this is at 9. So that's within 1 point of 10. I can go either at 10 or 0 or within 1. So I'm within 1. And then I am going to look at the position of the red line. So here I've got the red line is up. So this is a sell worth 5 pips. 5 pips. So you can take that in your simulator. We're going to go ahead and take it. This trade is good at the top of the hour. There's going to be less than 5 minutes left in the hour. There's 2 minutes left in the hour. So you can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader 4, bring over MetaTrader 4. Let's see, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and it's going to probably be down in this third group here. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Oops, come on. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc right here. I'm going to convert it to a 1-hour chart, and I'm going to change this because I don't like that to the regular candles. So I am going to click New Order. And how big my lot size is a function of what's in this account. This is a demo account. It's got 14,000 in it. So I'm going to move that decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.44. I can take anywhere from half of this, so 0.7, all the way to double it, 2.88. I'm just going to take the 1.44, market sell. It records it. I am going to right click on it, go to modify, and this trade is worth 5 pips. 5 pips equals 50 points. I click on the little blue button. It does the math for me. And based on the accuracy of this trade, we're using a 4-to-1 stop loss. So 20 pips is going to equal 200 points. Click the little red button. And the only other thing I want to do is I want to get the full 5 pips here. So I'm going to just check my entry. So I got in at 0.6400. So if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go to 0.6395. So 63956 to get my full 5 pips. And then I click this red horizontal bar, modify. It includes it in. So we took a sell on the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, with a take profit of 0.63956, 0.63956, and a stop loss of 0.64214, 0.64214. Expect this to close within the hour. Let's just take a look here. Some traders will wait till the new hour starts, and they want to see the thick orange line number change by 1. And it has. We were at like 9.1, and now it's at 7.3. So within the next hour, I expect this trade to close. All right, gang. Thank you for joining me this morning. Our indicators are simple yet highly predictive. When we train you, we will create a trade plan specific to you. The best way to learn how to do anything is with a coach, and a coach that not only is an instructor, but who also has a vested interest in your performance. And because we let you trade with our money, we're interested in you not losing the money. And if we see you starting to lose the money, we will step in and provide correction. So it's a win-win all the way around. Look for my afternoon trade tonight at 4:15, and we will reconvene again on Monday at 3:30. I am scheduled to be in New Zealand until next Wednesday, finishing up on stuff. If I finish up early, I'll just leave and come back. But right now, my last day here is for next Wednesday. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you this afternoon. Bye-bye.